There is rain in the area, but we've been... Here's Jason Hayward now. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Kemp is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall, and he is in at second base with a one-out double.
In two pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone.
Batting fourth, the left
He's
fielder,
ready. Here's the first
Kyle
offering.
Schwarber.
0-1 the count. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Kemp. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. At the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Schwarber makes the play, one away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. D-Roll, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Lifted into center field. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Contreras brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kemp has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they nearly... Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He homered back in Wednesday's game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Suarez. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds leave one. They're on the short end of an... And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Second baseman, Daniel.
Striding into the box, Daniel Descalso. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner's on his way to third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the third out. Cubs strand 1 as the lead holds it.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. They come in ranked in the bottom part of the league in both strikeouts and runs scored. One player told me, it's frustrating for sure, but more than anything, I feel bad for our pitching staff. They go out every day trying to keep us in ball games, but right now we're putting a lot of pressure on them to be perfect with the lack of run support we're giving them. Another hitter told me cutting down on the strikeouts is a big point of emphasis as they try to generate more consistent rallies going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bounce to first. Caratini scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 9.
And here's Jose Peraza. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Peraza.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Winker.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. Digging in, Javier Baez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pops this one up. Suarez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. Here's Darvish on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Darvish pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Contreras.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And now the runner's trying for third. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. Make it 9-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The pitcher,
into the box now, Darvish. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Caratini on third with 2 out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Puig. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
The right fielder, number 66.
He's set. Here it comes.
Yasiel.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Caratini in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the catcher.
So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Reds are down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jason Hayward.
In the air out to right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The third
Chris Bryant will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, Jose Iglesias is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Descalso over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded softly to the right. Descalso takes it in. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Michael Lorenzen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Schwarber isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. Way out in front, now up by 10. Standing in, Albert Almora. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Line toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The first baseman, number 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number
Ready
3.
now, Daniel Descalzo. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Jeanette is there. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
The pitcher, number 11.
Now at the plate, Yu Darvish. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Pops this one up. Jeanette over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end. Stepping into the box, Scooter Jeanette. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Scooter Jeanette is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he sets him down swinging. Matt Kemp becomes out number 2 this inning. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jared Hughes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jared
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fielded by Votto. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now batting, Chris Bryant. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled away. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aristides Aquino goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Jose Peraza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And yet another strikeout here. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 40.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Wilson Contreras. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And the runner's breaking for third. A bouncer to the left side. Suarez gloves it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Victor.
Ready once again, Victor Caratini. And their runners at the corners now.
He's going,
he's set, and the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Strike called, now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jeanette has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The pitcher, number 11.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the ninth. The Cubs lead this one 14-0. Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So striding in, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Now another 1-2. Popped up. Bryant shading to his right. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.